Okay.
Yeah, good.
Go.
My name is Philip Suzakawa-Tseng. I am a senior here at Claremont McKenna College. I am an economics and Asian American studies major. Born and raised in Tokyo, Japan. Went to an international school there. My favorite thing about Tokyo would just be going to Shibuya. Whenever I go back and visit, I always go there and meet up with friends. I like watching Bloomberg because I can keep up with world news and tech news and some finance news. And I like sunny days. I don't like eating raw fish, so whenever I introduce myself, I guess as a fun fact, I always say that I'm Japanese, but I don't like eating sushi. It's all a little different because my dad is Taiwanese, but he carried Argentine citizenship. My grandma was full Japanese, but she got a U.S. citizenship because she married a Japanese American from Hawaii. And that being said, my mom only had U.S. citizenship, and so do I. So we're very mixed. How other people define me? Well, for sure not American, and also not Japanese. They kind of see me as like an in-between. I mean, that makes me feel a little confused at times because it's not like you can just pick one and just throw away the other. It's always, you're just like shifting and you're like trying to balance these two, not opposites, but just two like identities. And I think being an Asian American who grew up in Japan, it's a lot different because when I think of Asian American, I think of Asians who their family members immigrated to the U.S. So then they grew up in the U.S. So they just have a different perspective on what it means to be Asian American, because I view Asian American from like the outside perspective as like an Asian American in Japan viewing Asian Americans in the U.S. and trying to understand what they feel is their identity. So even within Asian Americans, I feel like I am one, but I'm more peripheral figure. So I'm a very confused person. Broadly, I identify as an Asian, but more focused, I say I'm an Asian American. And what that means to me, I guess, is what it literally is. I am Asian by blood, but on paper, I'm American because I am a U.S. citizen. So I guess that makes me an Asian American, despite being born and raised in Tokyo. Like, being an Asian American that was not born and raised in the U.S. is kind of difficult. It's kind of a fuzzy identity because I don't feel completely American, yet being Japanese and Taiwanese and growing up in Japan, in Tokyo, I didn't really feel like I was fully Japanese either. So I'm kind of just like mixed and fuzzy, and I guess like even still I don't really know what I really am, but I think that's kind of the fun part of being an Asian American, because I think with the experiences that you have being in America and also being outside of America, you know, even in Asia, you feel like you're someone different. And I never take that as a bad thing. I think it's a good thing to be mixed and have like various backgrounds.